Hipper here. So today we are back in the Z-39, which is without a doubt my favorite destroyer in the game. It is a premium, so obviously it's cost doubloons, but it's well worth it and pretty much only one of the like must-have premiums in the game, I think. At least if you like destroyers. So this is not my Legends build. This is like a traditional destroyer setup here with Swirsky. And then I have Sims as another inspiration to give me 2,000 extra hit points, which is really nice. Contact is imminent. And then I focus on sonar in this build here. That's why I have down in the second line, I have listened closely. Give me extra sonar charges. Longer, I think, shorter duration, but less reload time, which is good. On the ship, it's like super standard here. I have the concealment module, obviously, on the destroyer here, and then I have 2 smokes, 2 speed boosts, and 4 sonars. With my Legends build, I get 3 of each, I believe, or maybe I get 4 sonars with that one too, I can't remember. But this one is okay. I still prefer the Legends build, but I just wanted to show this one in case you don't want to use a cruiser commander on your destroyer, which some people are like adverse to for some reason. So this is obviously a cap contesting build. That's what this ship does so well, and that's why I find it so much fun to play. It's like I said, the only destroyer that I play on a regular basis, and probably the only destroyer I do pretty well in. And that's another thing, because I love sonar. I love the German cruisers with their great sonar as well, and obviously I can play this premium destroyer here that has a 5 kilometer sonar as well. That's only a little bit less than Hipper, for example. It has 5.6 kilometers. And the Z-35 is also a premium, which is also an option. It has better guns. Like the guns on Z-39 are terrible, and I'll show you later. But that's what you give up, I guess, for the nastiest destroyer in the game, which I think it is. Not many people play the ship either, which I don't understand, because it's so much fun and it's so powerful. It's a real carry ship, and it's just I don't think it's paralleled. Perhaps the new black actually, but it's nowhere near as tough, and it also lives at tier 7, so it has to face a lot more radar cruisers. Down here at tier 6, where the Z-39 lives, it's a lot more chill. And I wish I got those torps right there, but didn't happen. Of course, if you get a capture the base game in this ship here, then it doesn't work as well. I mean, this ship is just made for domination. And we did get a torp hit on the smoked up destroyer there. I mean, obviously super lucky, but still, it counts. So we just need to get rid of the Roma, and then we can actually finish capping over here. I don't understand why I can't see him, because I have my sonar on, and I was just expecting him to be in range, so I could keep him lit up for my team. But it turns out he's moved away a little bit here. So that's why I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Anyway, I'm just going to sit here and shoot at him. Perhaps get a fire, and then shoot a few torpedoes. But also keep in mind that we have another battleship. You can see it on the map. He's heading in straight towards me, because I guess he knows where I am. So we're just gonna wait and see if he actually continues on his kamikaze course there, because obviously that's not the smartest play. An unconcealed destroyer that you don't know where is. It's not something you really want to push in a battleship when you have 0 backup, because this Roma here is dead very soon, and then he's going to be on his own over here in the, I think it's a King George. So I'm just reversing a bit and trying to get like advance warning, so I know that once the cap is contested, then he's in the cap, and I have torpedoes ready. It won't be long, but I just have to stretch the time as long as I possibly can, because I'm gonna get spotted at around 3 kilometers, because he probably has that module on his ship. And there it is. So I have a pretty rough idea of where he is, but I don't have to guess, because he fires and triple fires me. And there's my torpedoes. So, it's all about timing and, setting up these little sort of surprise things here. And I realized, yes, this guy here shouldn't have pushed me. That was like a huge mistake. But when people do that, yeah, Z-39 is a really, really tough cookie. Especially because it is really tough as well. You saw me putting Sims on as an inspiration, giving it another 2,000 hit points. That's another 10%. And it just makes it very, very difficult to deal with. You saw him shooting a whole HE salvo at me from a King George. And yeah, he took half my health. But it doesn't really matter at all. I'm down to like IJN, like Japanese DD health now. And I took out a battleship. So pretty good trade for me. So we're finished over here. We've kept. We have spotted, we have torped, so it's time to head towards the middle of the map and see what we can get up to over there. So I'm just checking my team here, because right now it's not looking very good. I mean, honestly, it's looking terrible, because I've sunk 2 ships, and between them, the rest of my team, they have managed to sink 1 ship, which was the Roma that I already softened up considerably for them. So it's not looking very well here. So this is one of those battles where you're going to have to carry your team. I mean, the Jean-Bart looks like he's doing pretty well. At least he's shooting at the enemy. But I don't see a lot of other shells, emanating from my other teammates, and it worries me a bit. So I'm obviously going to stick around the Jean-Bart because he seems to be, well, pretty much the only person here who wants to win. And obviously it's a tier 7 and I'm a tier 6. So let's see if we can't, protect the most powerful ship in the game here. So there's a Cleveland in the game. And he just went unspotted behind the island here before, which was unfortunate. Because obviously I would like to spot him for my team. But that also means leaving this cap here, and I am not exactly sure that's a good idea. So instead, I'm going to go on the other side of the cap, see if I can spot something for my team over there, because I already have a battleship on the left side. So if I jump over here on the right side, perhaps I can spot something nasty that's sneaking up on us. And you can see now we are 4 versus 7. So this is going to be a pretty tough one to pull home. So I need this Flandre here gone, because he is very aggressive, and he is probably the biggest threat right now, except for the Cleveland. The rest of the ships aren't really much of a problem, but this guy here, the tier 7, we need him out of the game. So I fire 1 set of torpedoes here, and if you watched Let 'em Peak's video, like I guess it was last week actually, where he had one of the best destroyer players in the game, Bravo Foxtrot, actually, give some hints and tips. One of those hints and tips was don't put all your eggs in one basket, and meaning don't fire all your torpedoes at once. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to stagger them, because I could saturate the whole area with 2 banks of torpedoes, but I don't think that is actually going to work. So instead, let's see if we can get a fire on him first. So I'm safe here in my smoke, and just giving him a few rounds here to see. I should be able to get a fire, and there we go. That's a fire, and then I fire my torpedoes. So he drops off spot, but that doesn't matter because I have my sonar. So I just fire my sonar up, and then we fire torpedoes here, the second set. Because I probably need another set to really take him out, because he's not, this guy is smart. He knows I'm where I am, and he's pretty much trying to mitigate the torpedo impact, and I only get 1 hit as well. Had I gotten 2, then this guy would have been finished. So he takes a blind fire, and I am now spotted, but it doesn't really matter because my torpedoes are ready, and I just need 1 more hit. So there's no point staying concealed anymore, because he's within my minimum concealment radius, and I'm just, staying put because I don't want him to turn. And that's where we get him with the third set of torpedoes here. So I fired 3 sets, I staggered them, so I was sure that I was able to actually take this guy out here. And I worked out beautifully. And then I'm expecting to see the Cleveland here. I was hoping that he was far away because, I mean, he could have been right around the corner. But luckily that wasn't the case. And we get a bonus torp hit on that Colorado there. So the Cleveland, obviously, I have to run. And I'm trying to point him out to the Jean-Bar. But I don't know if he's behind the island or if he just doesn't care. I don't know. But not much is going on here. So right now I make a mistake. I think there's only 3 ships left on the enemy team. So I think there's a battleship and the Cleveland over here. And that's all I have to worry about. But actually, there's 2 destroyers left. I knew there was 1 destroyer left, but I don't know. I think I must have thought one of my teammates took him out, but obviously not. So I take a cheeky shot here at the Cleveland just as he goes behind the mountain. But then I'm spotted, and it is obviously this very naughty Benham over here that I didn't remember. So obviously my mistake here. Pretty bad. I almost get him, but the Jean-Bar gets a kill finally. So anyway, now there's only 1 destroyer left, and I have a good idea about where he is. So we're going to head over on this side here. First of all, I want to make sure he doesn't start capping A, because this team here, they could actually start to realize like, hey, we might actually not win this anyway. This blue team here, they're actually fighting back suddenly. And they might actually, you know, start to think, oh, we might actually go and cap A. So obviously we can't have that. I only have 10,000 health left, so it's not, you know, an amazing amount. And here I'm thinking, should I fire or shouldn't I fire? I mean, I'm kind of hoping that the battleship removes the Colorado here, but then at this exact moment I get spotted. And Akatsuki has, you know, lots of torpedoes incoming, but it doesn't matter because we'll just fit in between them here. And I bet he didn't expect that. And now it's up to me to gun down this Akatsuki here. And the guns, like I said in the beginning on Z-39, they are absolutely horrible. First of all, they don't do a lot of damage, and the reload is super slow. It's like 7 or 8 seconds, something like that. And the accuracy is just terrible, absolutely horrible. So pretty much my only chance here is to torp this guy, and he's also making it easy for me, so that's why I think, okay, well, we'll go for torps instead. And that takes care of the last destroyer, and in the meantime that broadside Colorado has been removed, and that's the end of the battle here. And well, not really, I mean the Cleveland is left, but as you'll see in the last minute or so, 2 minutes, we're not really doing anything. We're just chasing him to the edge of the map. So I'm just going to skip over that part. So anyway, that was a traditional Z-39 build here using a traditional destroyer commander. So I hope you liked it. I mean, the ship is fantastic. Probably the best premium you can buy in the game apart from Exeter. And I really like it and I played a lot. So hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you out there.